Run the triangle, baby.
Appreciate having you, Schea.
No doubt.
We really do here at Run the Triangle. Drop them names, man. Those pickup games at Pauley Pavilion. Guys you played against and those guys who influenced you, who you played against back in the 90s, man. Who are some of those players?
Some of these guys that I played against back in the 90s, Eddie Jones, when he was probably in the prime of his career with the Lakers. Grant Hill, in the prime of his career. I mean, I used to run with Magic Johnson. I'd walk in the UCLA men's gym and he's screaming, "I got Cotton." The first one, I'm like, man, it's the Magic Man. You know, this is in the Showtime era, real Lakers, you know. And it was big. It was big just to hear him say that, knowing that I looked up to him. I mean, he's the big reason why I took basketball serious. I went to Magic Camp in the 80s in San Diego at UCSD, and after that I was done. You know, I didn't miss any games unless I had to do homework. I wanted to watch them play because I loved the way they approached the game. They played hard, they played together. Magic had this pizzazz, this charisma, you know, and his character. You know, he smiled and just lit up the world. You know, people gravitated to him. So I took pieces out of his book and how he carried himself as a professional and wanted to incorporate that into my game and, you know, kind of my persona, and, you know, just took it and ran with it. But a lot of these players today, it's more diluted, the market. I think back then it was tougher because there was less opportunities and guys really worked on their game and honed their skills because we didn't have all the video games and the gadgets with the phone to occupy that time. So it was old school, just go outside, get shots up in the backyard or go to the park, you know, or I'd go run around my neighborhood, you know, whatever I had to do to get better, I'd do it. Lifting weights, you know, swimming, jumping rope, whatever the cause may be. Every day I wanted to get a little bit better because I knew how hard it was to make it. And, you know, I didn't like what I was facing. Growing up, I seen family members in and out of the penitentiary, you know, go and visit them. I'm leaving and they crying and, you know, that kind of stuff gets to you. I buried my best friend when I was 15 when he got murdered. It just put everything in place. It showed me that, you know, this ain't a game. You got to take life serious, and it's about our decision making and our choices.
Where can they find you and catch up with you, Schea?
You can find me at the manchilddoc.com website. You know, we have a trailer up there. You just click the link and it'll pull up. You can see it. It's about 2.5 minutes. I'm all over the social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Schea Cotton. We have ManChildDoc. We've got those handles as well through Instagram as well. I believe we're on Twitter also. You know, we're all over the place. I got LinkedIn. I have a YouTube channel. So people can, you know, you can Google me and read and get a lot of visual aids. And we got a lot of great stuff coming. My website is pretty much official now, SheaCottonManChild.com. And we'll have a lot of stuff on there for purchase, like these tees here, the Manchild Elite, the regular Manchild shirts. We'll have beanies, you know, sweatsuits with the hoodie, the whole deal. So we're looking to make some moves this year.
Hey, man, thank you for coming and blessing RunTheTriangle.com, and I really appreciate that.
It's my pleasure, man.
Schea Cotton.
Thank you again.
Run the Triangle.
No doubt.
Cool.